Obstetric fistula is a birth defect that occurs in women during difficult or prolonged childbirth. Here is a fistula surgeon explaining how the condition comes about.
Mainly as a result of obstructed labor, where people go into labor, maybe as a result of some mechanisms of the labor not going on well, they are unable to deliver on their own, and because they don't have skilled birth attendants or they don't have facility to intervene in their delivery process, the labor prolongs for a long time, and there is pressure between this tissue bladder and then the bone and the fetal part, and further it cuts the blood supply, what we call pressure necrosis. So there are few ones that as a result of even when you are doing the surgery to relieve the obstructions, complication of that happens. These are called iatrogenic fistula.
He explains that this condition can happen to any woman, but explains further the factors that could lead to high prevalence rate.
A pregnant woman in labor who has suffered through motorcade from the village to a nearby hospital should not travel beyond the hospital to get care, except the life is so severe advanced complication that you need the expert called multidisciplinary team to manage. So if you do that, you'll be able to prevent the fistula by 90%.
Dr. Ayuba Seidu Abdullahi, who doubles as the medical superintendent at the Yendi Municipal Hospital in the northern region, says despite some obstacles faced, medical professionals with specialty in obstetric fistula can adapt certain attitudes in helping to bring dignity back to these women.
Unfortunately, it's not every gynecologist that can repair fistula, and it's a skill that has to be ended for. Unfortunately, because it's not something that brings money to people's pocket, people are not really, even the attrition rate, those who have been trained, the attrition rate is high, and they should look into it, how to motivate the surgeons as well, because people want money, support and that stuff, so that's the problem.
The midwife in charge of the labor ward at the Yendi Municipal Hospital, Juliana Bande, encouraged the general public to habitually patronize hospital facilities in order to prevent some health conditions such as obstetric fistula.
They need to report very early to the antenatal clinic for immediate care to take place. At that place, a lot of history or detailed history is taken, and then the risk factors are identified, and then the management starts from there.
The Yendi Municipal Hospital is a referral hospital to about 9 districts within the eastern corridor of the country, serving hard-to-reach communities which may require more advanced medical care for its residents. Currently, only 2 surgeons are stationed there to handle over 1,000 surgical routines annually. Frantic calls have been made for senior health workers to accept postings to such secluded areas and facilities, and also for stakeholders to increase incentives to workers there.